listen. Well, welcome back, guys, to the Unposted Thoughts Podcast. This is episode 11. As you see, Johnny is back in his seat, which is
Hey
great.
guys.
Yeah, I don't know, Johnny, you want to tell the audience kind of why
Yeah.
you were out of the pod for a few weeks?
Yeah, unfortunately, I was out of the country and I had to deal with some family business. So I had to tend to that for some time. I did come back and then work was just
You're
week after
bombarded.
week. Yep, we gotta take care of all this stuff.
Yeah.
It was pretty packed during work,
Well, we're glad he's back. This episode we'll try to kind of keep it light up here. Recently we've both attended a few concerts.
We love to talk
Johnny,
about that.
yeah, we do want to talk about the concerts we went to. I'll let you start since you attended a couple concerts.
Yeah, so this concert I went with my sister and it was so at first I thought it was like a rap concert. Because I heard like the name Kane Brown, and I was like,
You didn't know who that was, I'm
no, no,
assuming. Yeah.
I'm not a big. So it was a country concert. I'm not big in the country,
Country
genre.
World, yeah.
But so I went. So I was like, you know what? It's just me and you. Let's go enjoy this concert. And we had so the stadium is called the Toyota Center.
Yeah,
And
if you're a Houstonian, you know it's like I think the biggest stadium in Houston, Toyota Center.
I think is that the stadium they only host concerts in, right?
Well, they do that and then like a Minute Maid.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So we go and we have these it's not really like a seat, but it's a suite
Oh
number.
yeah, the box seats.
Yeah, the box seats. And it was really good. They had their own bartender. They had like food out
Food and everything.
and pastries and cookies and all that. So I was like, you know what, I'm ready to go. I didn't eat beforehand, but I'm ready to go chow down a bit and go tend to it.
Compliment of the company, not
Of
them.
course.
But that's good. I've never had box seats.
Well, that was my first concert, like first ever. So I was like really stoked.
Yeah, that's a high level, a high bar to set for
Oh yeah, I know.
concert going.
Yeah.
I know you went to, wait, when was this Kane Brown concert?
Okay, so it was on a weekend, I believe, and it was what?
3 weeks?
Maybe yeah, like 3 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago.
So this was the week that you got back.
Correct.
Yeah, so 3 weeks
It
ago.
was on a weekend. It was on a Saturday. I remember it was on a Saturday because
Yeah.
I remember I worked one day, and my sister was like, "It's not this weekend. It's the next one." So I was like, "All right, I'm
Yeah.
ready for the next weekend." So it was a
Um,
Saturday night. Yeah.
and then Bad Bunny was last week.
Yes, it was last week on May 1st. So I think it's a Wednesday.
Yeah.
I know he performed
Oh, it was during the
April.
week, midweek.
Yeah.
Did you take off like the next day from work?
Oh no, I got up.
You like I'm assuming you weren't like drinking or partying
You can't
or
really avoid the finger, the curved over the eh.
How was that? That's a concert I would like
So
want to go to. It sounds like it'd be a super lit concert.
it was okay. So it was very good, a very good concert. Both of them, the Tyler Brown, and I mean the Kane Brown and the Tyler Hubbard concert. It was two performers. They had to block out a quarter of the stadium, so that's where the stage was. Really good, The first performer didn't really have much as like aesthetics, like your screens
It
and
was just
stuff.
kind of like stage. Yeah.
Yeah, but his music was really good. The second performer, he had all the sparks, and he was just equally as good. And time flew by.
Yeah.
Time flew by. We did end up leaving a bit early, like at 10:30, I believe, and we
Oh,
beat.
before it finished?
It technically did finish, but they still had like some of his songs
The
playing.
final act.
Correct. Like we finished the final act, and they had um so the performer left already, and they just had some of his songs playing afterwards, maybe just a little after party. But we ended up leaving, beat the traffic, got here home, all hunky dory. Now the Bad Bunny one. So I
I'm
was
assuming that was way more hectic.
honestly,
Did you drive?
yes, I did drive. So
How much,
picked
real quick, how much did you pay for parking?
45. So
Jesus Christ.
so parking for the for the previous concert was $20. It was really close. Same, it was like a block away, so we only had to walk a block to get there. And then this Bad Bunny one, it was 45. I think it's because we got there early. We got there an hour and a half early. I made sure we wanted to get there earlier, as early as we could, because of traffic. You got your cyclists. We have, those cyclists that right around downtown.
Yeah, I know.
They're very hectic. Whenever I came with my sister, swerved in and out. I'm like, oof, let's just avoid all that. But it was quick. Got in line, and so I'm not really big on Bad Bunny music. It is catchy. I'm not gonna lie. Some of his songs are catchy.
I used to be a huge Bad Bunny fan.
Yeah.
Like huge back in like what 2020.
Yeah. And I did listen to some of his songs through my sister. She does listen to some of his songs too, and I'm like, you know what? He's pretty catchy. So I was like, all right.
Yeah.
But
so all in all, you had a good time, huh?
Honestly, it was like a great time.
Yeah.
Seating was quick, even though, if you don't really know your way, you do get lost. You do like a spin or two around the stadium. So
It's always bad out like with like you said the little taxi biker people.
Yeah, they always wanna.
I went to the Nicki concert 2 nights ago. Nicki, Monica,
Yeah, we did talk about
50
it.
Cent performed. But parking was only $10.
Where did you park further out?
I parked in like a parking garage.
Oh, you got that paid parking though through the ticket.
Yeah.
Whenever I got the tickets,
You park right in front of the stadium?
yeah, it was like a block away. You just walk a block.
That's probably why mine was like maybe 2 blocks away. It was like a 6 minute walk. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but I only paid $10.
Yeah, probably that distance makes the difference on pricing. It makes the difference.
Yeah, but I mean, it was in a garage. The car was like away in its own little, what's it called?
Corner.
Like it had a wall and everything.
Oh, okay. So it's like segregated kind of.
Yeah, it's pretty sketch because they're like, oh, we can only do credit card like payment, which it's like
That's kind of sketch. Well, for my parking, so I remember where we parked, because I drove for both concerts. I remember now.
I was gonna Uber at first.
Oh no. So here's what I heard. If you tend to a concert and you don't know the Uber situation,
It's more.
I heard not only that, but they have the Uber. They have like a Uber station, and it's like 6 blocks away. And it's like they're over there. That's their deal. So you're gonna have to walk all the here, walk back to that station if you want to Uber back. I'm like, I'd rather drive.
No, they go pick you up, but there is a price hike, and it's like
Oh yeah,
10 times
the rate.
the rate, or six, depending on how congested the area is. Um, I know because I used to do Lyft, and it would always say like for events you can go, but the rate is 6 times or 10 times
Higher.
the normal
That is
rate.
crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so for the parking for the first concert was like what, $20? I didn't mind, of course, and it was a QR code.
What do you mean a QR code?
So they have a post every like few parking spots, and they have a QR code that says "Pay here."
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You
So
just pay online.
Yeah. So basically, I just paid online, made it really quick to pay, which was really convenient. I was expecting either to pay at like a tent in front of the parking spot or something, or be in a line. But no, QR code.
Yeah, nowadays they're really convenient on ways to take your money. Right? It's like oh, just scan this QR, we'll draft it from your
card,
Apple Pay or whatever, yeah.
And so the difference between, like, I guess, so what I'm guessing is the performers can specify what they want to do within the concert, because for the Kane Brown and the Tyler Hubbard, we didn't get nothing. But for the Bad Bunny, we got this I guess a necklace, and it's like a boot.
Like a lanyard with a badge or something.
Yeah, it's not really a badge, but it's like a boot, and it has a battery pack, and it has like a light, just one light.
Yeah.
And it's like what kind of white, transparent-ish, like the material.
Yeah.
And
I saw a lot of people on Instagram with the little red
red light
flashing, yeah.
Yeah. So what happened during the concert is, I guess they had it where the lights receive a signal on where to light and when to light. Like, I mean, not where, but like when to light and what color. because
Yeah.
you did have those moments where
So
it
it was
would
like
just,
interactive.
yeah, it was like you did have those moments where it did just blink rapidly.
So what was your favorite song that he performed?
Okay, so I don't know him by name, but I it's funny. So one of my old coworkers had one of his songs as his ringtone, and we used to always like make me and my other coworker we used to poke fun at it because of how it started. It kind of
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's copyright, so I'm not gonna say it.
No, you can say it, as long as it's not playing.
Okay, so it's like it's called Chambea. Chambea, and it starts like ba 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 da 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 da. And he used to have that beginning sequence as his
Oh, I
ringtone.
know which one. Yeah, I know
Yes,
which
but it's
one.
called Chambea. And I asked my coworker today, or I think yesterday, what the name was it, because I was curious. I was like,
So he played that song?
he played that song. All the other songs, I loved them, but I don't know them by name. I don't know them by
You
name.
know the Zafaera song? He
I
says, Si
think
tu novio no te mama.
I don't think he played that one, but
Oh, dude, I'm sure he freaking
I'm
played
pretty.
that
You
one.
think
The
so?
stadium would have went crazy for that.
It did.
Yeah.
We had people. So I got a edge seat. So it's basically a seat next to the stairs and the seat next to it. Because I was like, I'd rather have the freedom to get up and go and not have any like delay instead of trying to scoot
Yeah.
next to
Scoot through all
people.
the
It's
people.
so awkward. You're just like
I didn't have edge seats for Nikki, but
you're towards more towards the middle of your.
yeah, we were towards the middle. Oh man. But there was like two empty seats in front of us. Well, there was people there, but I think
They left.
one of the girls had a curfew or something. Because I remember
Okay.
she turned around and she's like, "Oh, what time is she scheduled to like be on the stage?" And I was like, 8:40. She's supposed to come out. And then she's like, "Oh man, like I have a curfew. I have to be home by 11."
That's pretty late. That's a late curfew,
I mean, yeah, but I mean,
but
we
late for
didn't,
a concert is not really late.
dude, we didn't leave till 1:30. 1:30, Nicki Minaj was still on the stage.
Well, actually, we left. We ended up leaving at 12:30 for the Bad
Yeah.
Bunny, and then 10:30 for the.
So apparently there was like a delay or something. I don't know if it was like with her wardrobe. I'm assuming. I mean, she's a woman, for
Yeah,
guys it's like easy.
it's easy just to like.
Yeah, but women, they have like makeup, hair,
Yeah. And
wardrobe. They just,
I feel like their outfits are more prone to malfunction.
yeah. And she changed a bunch of times, which I
Oh,
liked. I mean, I liked her last outfit. I feel like her last outfit was like her go home outfit. It was like
yeah.
jeans, a little top, and I'll post like pictures and stuff so you guys can see if you guys are interested in that. It was the Houston show May 9th, which
Mm-hmm.
also happened to be this guy's birthday. So I wanted him to go with us, but I guess he didn't get his ticket in time.
It's
No.
I just it slipped my mind. I thought I would have more time, but then
Well,
that
and it was your birthday, so I'm sure
yeah.
you were like busy and stuff.
Well,
But it was a really
it was
good
like a work
concert.
day.
50 Cent came out. Dude, when 50 Cent came out, like the stadium went nuts.
Oh yeah,
Like literally word for word, everyone was like singing
singing
Candy
along.
Shop. Like it was crazy. Like
So so how
I
they
loved it.
I'm glad you did. So how they advertised the name of the concert, was it just Nicki Minaj or did it have
It just
every
said Nicki Minaj and Monica. So Monica's traveling with her. Monica's a singer. I don't know
hmm
if you know Monica.
no.
So she's a singer. She sings like she was popular like in the 90s. Like she sang, I think, The Boy's Mine, like all these, catchy like R&B
Yeah.
records. So it was her and Monica, and then she has special guests. And everyone at the concert was like, "Oh,
Wondering what the special
a
guest.
lot of people came from other cities. So a lot of people
No
were here
way.
from Louisiana, which the Louisiana show was like 2 nights before the Houston show.
So they
Some
probably
people were here from Dallas.
wow. That's a
Somebody was here. Oh, the person next to me was here from California.
no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they probably missed the beginning shows because then she start at California.
They said that they saw her at Rolling Loud, but Rolling Loud is more like a festival. It's not like
A
just
concert
her,
concert.
So I'm assuming
Oh
she just had a quick little 10, 15 minute,
yeah, appearance.
appearance. I mean, I would rather go to like her show.
Yeah, because she has all the time.
But a
She
lot of people were like, "Yeah, we came from here because we heard Drake is gonna be at the show or whatever." And I was like, "Well, he was just at the Toronto show." I was like, and me, I already knew when I walked in. I went with my mom. I told my mom, I'm like, 50 Cent is gonna come.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people
Yeah, like
came.
I just knew off the top. Like I'm like, if you know their relationship, they like, admire each other, obviously, and 50 lives in Houston. I was like, it would make no sense
For him not to attend.
for him to not be the special guest.
Correct.
So he was a special guest, but you should have seen the way the crowd lit up.
I'm pretty sure they did.
Like, it was crazy.
Well,
Like, and I thought, like, obviously she has a crazy star power. Like, even when she came out, insane. Like, everyone went crazy.
You think 50 Cent matched it?
Yeah, for sure.
That's good.
For sure.
Yeah.
And it was a really fun show. I just think, a lot of people were like, yeah, Drake's gonna come, he's gonna perform. Like, we came just to see him. I'm like, you're not gonna get what you want. Yeah, you're gonna be disappointed.
Well, if I have any idea of how crazy it went, it got pretty crazy with Bad Bunny's too, because you got a big following for Bad Bunny as well.
Yeah.
And it's just like the sound in your ear is just like it's not even a scream, it's just like a frequency, just like from all the screaming just combined. It's just like it
was crazy. One thing I'll say is next time Nicki comes, I mean, I'm a huge Nicki fan. I've said on the podcast before, like I admire this woman. I will for sure get closer seats. Like, if I have to spend a few extra $100 just to like get
closer, you would invest that.
Yeah, I just feel like that's a different experience.
Well, yeah. Well, it's because here's my thing. So I have a question, because it's, of course, I've only paid for one concert, so I'm not really versed in like seating. So of course, the closer you get, the pricier, of course. But the earlier do you get your tickets, the cheaper?
You could get pre-sale. I mean, when you wait, you're pretty much getting resale. So that's like, say I bought a ticket, I beat you to the punch, now I want to make $50-$100 on top of it.
Yeah.
Then you would pay the extra just to get the ticket. So pre-sale is always good. Usually you can get in good with pre-sale through like your credit card company, or like, I think she had a thing with like Capital One. So if you have a Capital One credit card, like, you have access to pre-sale. Or if you're
so it should be through a certain bank.
No, I mean, not always. It's different partnerships. Like it could be if you went to McDonald's today, and
it would be like a McDonald's.
like you have access to like whoever they're partnered with at the time. So I know she had a Capital One partnership for her tour, kind of like Taylor Swift did.
Yeah.
And then also her what's it called? Her newsletter list. So if you're on that, if your email's on there, then
you get access to pre-sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, because whenever I was picking out the seats, they give you like online, of course. That's when they give you like a diagram of the stadium, and and I did see resale, VIP, and then normal.
Yeah, we went through Vivid Seats. So Vivid Seats was the closer, was the like, I don't want to say the cheapest, but the lowest. Like, they didn't have any crazy fees.
Yeah, I think I went through.
So I would recommend Vivid Seats if you're, booking anything like
online,
concert related, or if you're trying to, attend any concerts. I would definitely use Vivid Seats. I've used it 2 times, and I think both times it's been
cheap.
It's been, I don't want to say cheap, but it's like you're not paying an arm and a leg for online fees, transaction fees, XYZ. And I think total we spent, what was it, like $360? The person next to us for one ticket, same seat, dude, they spent what was it, like $320 per seat.
Oof.
Yeah.
So I paid $200.
And I told them the same thing. I'm like, just go on Vivid Seats. You'll have better luck finding
better pricing.
Yeah.
Because I think I did Ticketmaster. And then, so here's the thing. So whenever I went to the Toyota Center website, because I was thinking, I don't want to just hop on some random website. I want to go through toyotacenter.com and get tickets.
Yeah, no. Huge misconception like with that. I would agree with your
my train of thought,
your way of thinking, but like that's just giving you access to all the resellers. So
so you have to go through vivid.com.
I mean, it's also resellers, but they make sure that they can find you.
They get a fair price on the
fairest price for the seat you're trying to pay. Because I saw like the some of the like floor seats, like literally right next to the stage, were $600.
Oh,
And then on Ticketmaster, that same seat was like 3,000. So it's like
the price jump is just
it's
huge.
insane, yeah. So
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure if Bad Bunny's like, cause we're high up, we're on the last, like I guess the fourth floor, cause it's like what, four or five, no, four floors, but they have like a basement floor, and like so you enter on the second floor. So like first, second, which is street level, third and fourth.
yeah, we were on the street level. We
Yeah,
didn't take an elevator. We just
yeah,
went straight in, got in, and our
and
seat was
yeah,
there.
and then we went to the fourth floor, and if his tickets through Ticketmaster were like 200 per, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure floor seats would have been like you said 3K.
Yeah, you just gotta do your research. Like, don't.
Well, I think it's better like
And
that we.
also, I'm just gonna say this. I'm no expert in like touring, concert booking or ticket purchasing or anything, but like a company like Ticketmaster, to me, I see them as like they're dinosaurs compared to like what's out here. There's always something better that you can use. Like again, Vivid Seats, and I swear this isn't sponsored. I kind of wish it was because I'm giving Vivid Seats a really good look right now, but
Hmm.
there a lot of platforms that you can use to buy tickets, and to me Ticketmaster just kind of like a dinosaur in the area, so they're gonna nickel and dime you as much as they
As much
can
as they can, yeah, because they
because
had,
because they know that they can, because they
yeah,
know that people have that same mentality. I would agree
yeah,
with your way of thinking.
yeah,
I'm gonna go through a reputable source just to make sure I don't, but there's a lot of other reputable sources. You just have to be very careful.
yeah, because whenever I was looking at what they're charging me for, it was 200 per seat, which I was like, you know what, it's Bad Bunny, so I'm just like making that a normal assumption, like is the cheapest tickets are going to be pretty high for me.
Yeah.
But they had this $80 convenience fee. I forgot what specifically it was, but
Com-
$80.
Convenient for who?
And like for them.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna bite the bullet. So I dropped like 600.
Yeah, I think we just had like a transaction fee and it was like $30.
Yeah,
So, I mean, you just got to do your research. Maybe like in the future, check out Vivid Seats, check
yeah.
out
I'm gonna
Ticketmaster,
compare. I'm gonna compare
compare.
prices.
But again, like I just said, that they're a dinosaur in the space, so they're gonna try to milk as much money as they can from people, and that's
Correct.
just,
And I think it works. It works because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people like me.
I
I'm not.
mean, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you just got to do your research because a lot of times I've heard people like bought tickets on, so and so platform, and then like somehow they end up getting scammed or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But Vivid Seats is, at least in my experience, legit. There's no fishy stuff going on. What the one thing I will say is we purchased our tickets. We didn't get our actual ticket and seat information until like a week later. It
No
lets you
way.
pick. Yeah, it lets you pick. But we
I.
didn't get our actual ticket, like saying this is your seat section.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but you can pick the section. You just don't get your actual ticket, I guess, depending on how quick the seller
The seller gives it to you.
transfers the ticket. Yeah.
And then I paid a little extra to protect my ticket. So, do you know anything about that?
How about you protecting that?
Because I was,
Vivid Seats, I think it comes with protection. Or I think it was $12 and we paid
yeah,
$12.
for
How much did you pay?
I think like 15 per ticket, I think.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
And then so through it was it was like an option, so I could
Yeah,
toggle it
yeah.
on and off. But automatically, I think it's off, and it just struck me as weird. Like, can someone bid you for their ticket and just take it from you?
Probably.
That's crazy. Because if they
Yeah.
can bid
I mean, dude,
tickets.
it's like a mafia. Like they're after money.
That's
Everyone is,
crazy.
and
If I buy
uh,
tickets and someone snatches them away, I want my refund.
yeah, I'm gonna say it again, and hopefully Vivid Seats somehow sponsors us sometime in the future because check them out. Like
I would. I
you
will.
will have a good ticket buying experience
Correct.
on Vivid Seats. Very easy. Again, like you kind of pick
Simple.
where you want to be. It may just take a day or two to get your ticket. Like
Hey, I wait.
my friend bought her ticket, I think today for the show tomorrow. She got her ticket today. So it all depends on
Yeah.
how quick
Yeah. I think I
the
got the
the
tickets.
the moving parts are moving.
Yeah. So I think I got the tickets like 3, 4 days in advance. So it's really already closer to the concert day.
Yeah.
But
You
one
should
thing
have told me, man. I'm kind of like,
is because I don't know. It's just like the amount of money I was investing in, like not investing, but the amount of money I was sinking into this, I was a little high. So I was like, you know
yeah,
how you
we
kind
could
of
have we could have kept that low.
on the low low.
Yeah.
But let's see. So I'm remembering now. So what I noticed is the concerts you mentioned, they bring their own
They do,
staging.
yeah. So most artists travel with their stage.
Yeah,
I'm assuming it all would depend on what stadium,
yeah.
availability, if they can transport said stage from this city to this city. I mean, a lot of things factor in there, but
Hmm.
from what I know, what I've seen, a lot of artists will buy their own stage and
And
travel with it.
travel with it. So for
Because
the for the
otherwise the only option is to rent it, and I'm sure
and
that can get
it's like
expensive.
pricey.
Yeah.
So for the Kane Brown and the Tyler Hubbard one, they had one section, like I said, blocked off, and it's like what, three runways with a base. So like the base where they have all the instruments, and then they have the middle runway and the two on the left and right, and that was pretty. I was like, wow, that's pretty nice. Like they have, because they had two like guitarists and they had their own little space.
And
And
I mean, I'm no expert in, again, touring. I'm just saying this because we have someone in the family
who does it?
who manages artists and, owns a stage and rents it out. And so we kind of know, but I would assume it's the same for everyone.
Yeah, you have to pay for like gas and
You
stuff.
got to rent your stage, or otherwise you purchase it and you pay to transport it. But anyway,
Correct.
so yeah, like everyone's stage is different. I don't know, like if you know the Kanye West stage,
I don't
his is
know.
like floating,
Oh, it's just floating. Nothing's
like
on the ground.
like floating, yeah.
So the thing is with the Bad Bunny one, he had a stage on
I
one
know at
side,
sorry, like I know at his last concert when he came, he had like a floating car or something, or was
a
that Drake?
floating a bridge,
He
and
had
he
it.
and he walked on the bridge, and people were under the bridge, and he lowered it just enough so he can be under it, but not like touching it.
No way.
And I'm like, imagine if Nicki did that. People would be like jumping over each other trying to get on the stage. I'm pretty sure,
Nobody would do that.
bro.
Well, I do want to say Kanye West started the wave of floating stages. I don't care what no one says.
Hey, you gotta be innovative in some way.
And like yeah, he was the first one to present that idea.
Because I'm pretty sure, like, when someone proposed it, I'm pretty sure. So, like you said, Kanye was the one to do it, but I'm pretty sure there's artists before that
Who
to
thought
propose
about
it.
it, of course.
But
Yeah,
then they're
but
like
it's
cables and danger, and because he had a
well,
harness.
I mean, I'm sure I don't know if he was the first. I just want to say he was the first. He was the first one I saw doing it.
Correct.
So to
And
me, he
well,
was the first.
well, he is a trendsetter. He
Yeah.
has some, issues, and I'm pretty sure
Yeah. I like Nicki's stage. It was just like
one runway,
a runway and then screens
the
behind
screens.
her.
So we did have like, so Bad Bunny, he did have like, what is it? I guess grates on top, and then he projected images onto it. It wasn't like flat out screens. But one thing that I think it was the second performer on for the
Oh, so who came with Bad Bunny?
it was just him.
No opener, no closer.
Nope, just him. That's why
Wow.
I was curious on
Wow.
how they named the Nicki one because it was Nicki.
It's just what is it called? Her tour Gag City.
Yeah, so
And
it was
it
like a
just
group of
said
people.
no, it's just Gag City. He like
Uh-huh.
that's her tour name, like the Gag City tour
Mhm.
or the Pink Friday 2, whatever
Correct.
world tour. But it's Nicki Minaj with Monica. Those are the only
Yeah,
two
that are named
that are
in,
named in
and
it.
then
So
it's like a
Monica
surprise
is
guest.
traveling to each city.
Yeah.
From what I know is each city she's in, she tries to pull an artist
Like
that's
a random artist from the local area, or
from the city that's popular, well known.
yeah.
Um,
And in our
she
case,
pulled
it's
Kurt Cobain's for Houston. If you're a Houstonian, you know
mhm.
that's big. That's a well known artist here in Houston. I was thinking she would pull like Slim Thug, just because like
Yeah.
she's done music for him too, and then um all the people, like even her DJ said, "Oh, we're taking it way back, like whatever." And it's like
Trying to hype the people up.
it's like 2012 Nicki. I'm like, dude, take it further back, like take it to like
2000.
07, like when she first came out. I'm like, that's what I want to hear.
Yeah, you want to hear the
Like OG
starters.
shit. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't want to hear like that.
The
Starships. Like I'm trying to hear like OG
I did
shit.
like that one too.
Yeah.
That song, but it was just him, and he was kind of like it was from what? Okay, so it opened at 7, and it started until 9. So it's like a whole hour, 2 hours to just
Yeah.
sit
Just
down,
wait.
get your food.
Did you eat there?
Just some Pizza Huts, personal pizzas. I got
I
2.
didn't I didn't get food. Everything's
They're
so
pricey.
expensive, yeah.
Like the personal pizza is 12 at that place, but I did hear one of
Was it
the
like $30?
well, yeah, like for 2. It's like close, like what, 20, $24,
Oh,
25?
because the water bottle was $6. I was like, dude, I'm not getting water.
Yeah, no. I
That's
got some
that's
like
2 40 packs.
yeah, yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna do that.
So I did get drinks, but they were like this Hypnotic drink. I think is Hypnotic a brand?
Yeah, it's a brand.
Okay, so there was like these stands, so I just got 2 just to drink something down, wash the pizza down. And I liked it. It was sweet, so it's just like ignore the vodka taste. And that's it. That's all we drank. We just 2 personal pizzas, and we're good for the rest of the show. And it was a pretty penny, and that's the only thing they were serving. No medium, no large.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they just kept it at one side so they can just dish them out.
No, Nikki had variety. Nikki had like the regular cup,
Yeah.
and then there was like a black, cute plastic, like actual branded cup.
Uh-huh.
That one was like $6 more.
I'm pretty sure people would buy
I'm
it.
pretty like I like to think about every dollar I spend. I'm not gonna say I'm cheap, but
You wanna like
I'm like calculated, right? So I'm
yeah
like if I'm not gonna spend $6
on just one bottle of
on a
water.
$1 cup. Like I'm just not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Um, my friend got the cup, so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it.
If it's okay, so I would kind of argue if it's like a cup, you can kind of keep.
Like souvenir wise,
Yeah,
yeah, but it
souvenir
didn't
wise,
it didn't have anything pertaining to the tour. It was like the
it was
stadium.
just okay.
It's
Oh,
like I don't
okay.
need a plastic cup that says
So if it had like
Toyota or
Gag
Center
City Tour
Stadium.
on it, you'd
If it
probably
had, yeah, PF2 or
yeah.
Nikki or whatever.
Then you would consider it a
Yeah.
lot more.
The
Yeah.
animations for Nikki like coming out to the stage,
Correct.
amazing.
So
Like it's like an animated version of her boarding a plane, flying the plane, and then she comes out and she's like, "This is your captain speaking." I might put it in the video so you guys can check it out. But
yeah, you did show me a bit of her animations. They're pretty high quality.
yeah. So I think tomorrow she's done with like the first leg of the tour. If you can, I would grab a ticket because it's worth checking out. I mean, she has a surprise guest. Monica's amazing. Nikki obviously is amazing, so I would definitely go to the tour if you can, go to the concert if you can. Other than that, what else do you want to kind of
That's
close the episode with?
that's pretty much it. Every I guess some good movies are coming out, but I have to go to the theaters and watch them. I know I watched a good one called I think
Mm.
First or Last Omen. It's a nice movie, scary movie.
I have no idea what's going on with movies. I just stream TV. I don't even
Well,
have
yeah,
cable.
it's
I
more
just stream.
convenient.
I
I
have like
just
a Peacock or what is it, Paramount,
Paramount Plus.
Netflix,
I think the only thing I
audio.
have is Amazon Prime with HBO, but I barely use it. And the
But
reason I go for theaters is for just like
popcorn and shit.
just not really just popcorn. It's just to like
Oh, dates
the experience.
on dates with women. No, I'm
All right, buddy.
kidding. Anyway,
But it's like like the whole movie theater experience. Even though everybody's like outlived, I'm pretty sure a bunch of people prefer the
watching
streaming
from home.
services. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, Peacock has everything that's in theaters. You should check out Peacock.
I should.
Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. Johnny is officially back, so
Back in the hustle.
we'll probably be dropping these episodes pretty quick.
And we're trying to do it, get right back on
Um,
schedule weekly.
Anything you want to tell the audience or
we're just ready for next week. We're gonna gear back up into motion with this podcast. So we'll just keep an eye on what's on the radar.
Yeah, well, thank you guys for watching, tuning in. As always, God bless you guys, and thank you for continuing to support us. If you guys have anything you want us to discuss, you want to hear, you can always chime in the comments or on our Instagram page, or you can send inquiries via our email. Whatever way you want to reach us, we're easily reachable. So let us know, and we'll see you guys next week. Thank you for watching.